Hi, this is Sienna from Divine Black Feminine, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in another tarot reading today. This tarot reading is going to be about the solar eclipse in Libra, which is on October 14th. And this will be the first eclipse of the eclipse portal, which will be from October 14th to October 28th, okay? Which is when we have our lunar eclipse in Taurus. All right, so we're going to see what this solar eclipse is going to illuminate for us. Eclipses can have very erratic and intense energy, okay? So some things may be illuminated that will change your life in some way going forward into the next year, okay? So whatever starts to come up during this eclipse portal is going to be very important for you guys to focus on from the end of 2023 to the end of 2024. Okay, so we're going to see what guidance we can get from the tarot and oracle cards today. So the tarot deck that I'm using today is the Afro-Brazilian Tarot. Just give me a second so I can get some of my other cards organized. Sorry, my light just fell down. Didn't mean for that to happen. All right, so hopefully that all got sorted. Okay, so now I have all my decks together, which is good. All right, so the first deck I'm going to use is going to be the Afro-Brazilian Tarot. And then we're also going to be using the Fairy Forest Tarot, the not the Fairy Forest Tarot, the Fairy Forest Oracle, the Work Your Light Oracle. We also have the Starseed Oracle and then the Fairy Wisdom Oracle as well, okay? I am feeling the fairy vibes today, so that's why I have the two fairy decks out, okay? All right, so let's see what we need to know. All right. Ooh, okay. So the first card we have is the Two of Cups. So the solar eclipse is definitely going to illuminate things about love. And my recent readings are definitely, I feel like they've definitely been giving this vibe about love as well, that we're all being called right now to examine our romantic relationships. What is going well in them? What is not going so well? What can we do in order to join together with somebody? Okay, that's what I'm hearing here, joining together. This doesn't even have to be a romantic partner. This can also relate to a friend or a group of people that you want to get together with. This can even relate to a coven you may want to join or a spiritual group you may want to join if you are a witch, okay? So something is going to be illuminated around the solar eclipse, around partnership, around ways that you can expand in your partnership and continue to develop a I'm hearing lifelong partnership for some of you guys, okay? How can you deepen your romantic partnerships? How can you pursue new romantic partnerships? How can you make yourself available for a romantic partnership, okay? Because some of you guys aren't making yourselves available right now for people. And I think some of you guys who aren't making yourselves available, you want a partner, you desire a partner, but you are being very closed off right now in the heart, okay? So I think something around the solar eclipse is going to illuminate how you guys can open your heart more, how you guys can be more open to love, more open to a romantic escapade, I'm hearing. Maybe you guys are afraid of taking a risk. Maybe you guys are afraid of the thrill, I'm hearing, the thrill. So I feel like you guys want something thrilling, but you're afraid that it's just going to be fleeting if you just go for something without thinking, okay? But I'm getting a lot of Pisces vibes here, which showed up in my last reading as well. I'm hearing that it's okay to want that more soulmate, fairy tale type energy right now. It's okay to think about that and dream about that and want that, okay? Obviously we don't want to focus our whole lives on that, okay? Remember, it's good to have a balance, especially because the Two of Cups showed up here. The Two of Cups is all about balance as well, having balanced partnerships, okay? Because the number 2 is about balanced. So we don't want our heads to be in the clouds too much, but at the same time, I am getting the vibe that it's okay to fantasize right now, okay? It's okay to dream. I would even do a meditation on or around the solar eclipse, or even between the eclipse portal, between October 14th to October 28th. So in the eclipse portal, I would do a meditation related to love, okay? How are you currently feeling about love? What do you want to manifest related to your love life? Not right now, but for the next year. What do you really want in love? Okay, this is the time to really take stock of our love lives throughout the year. How have our love lives been going? How can we change things in our love lives? Okay, eclipses can bring great change. Okay, so what do we really want to change right now? What great change can we become open to in our love lives? Okay, so yeah, that change is gray, okay? So eclipses, they're very gray, okay? They can bring good changes. They can also bring changes that can, I'm hearing off the rails, that can make us feel like everything is off the rails, which could, those changes could be quote unquote bad changes. But I feel like the changes that are going to come are going to be necessary for us to really reevaluate things in terms of love, okay? Because again, I'm just feeling like the collective energy is pointing towards being more open to love right now. Okay, so the next card we have is the Ace of Wands, all right? And the Ace of Wands here is represented by this tree. And the tree has a red ribbon around it, or a red, something, like a red, it's not a string, but yeah, basically like a red scarf around it, okay? So this to me is signifying that you guys have a fertile idea as it relates to love right now, okay? A lot of you guys have a new lover that has already come in or that is coming in soon, okay? But if you guys don't have that lover yet, I feel like that lover is coming in 2024, because right now we are in the season of fall. We are approaching the season of winter soon. So for some of you guys, I feel like new love may not totally manifest right now. I feel like if anything, it could manifest in Sagittarius season, which is a more fiery season, where, people are more likely to be more optimistic about love and go on those adventurous escapades, with a new lover and things like that. But this is really saying that you guys are creating something fertile right now in terms of love. And the solar eclipse is going to illuminate how you can really bring that creation into the 3D world, okay, into reality. All right, so I feel like some of you are going to have some creative inspiration during the solar eclipse, okay? And that makes sense because the sun is related to creativity, okay? I don't know if you guys know the god Ra in the Egyptian pantheon. So the god Ra is the sun god, and he is the god that creates life in Egypt, okay? So it's creator energy, okay? It's creating the love life we want. It's creating the creative projects that we want to bring into the world, all right? So I sense for those who are going to be watching this, the solar eclipse is probably going to be more positive for you, okay? It's going to illuminate how you can actually bring the things you want to create into the 3D reality and make them grow as tall as a tree. How can you create a stable love life that's fruitful for you, okay? That leaves a legacy, okay? That's long lasting, okay? That even, that produces children if you want that, okay? I'm really getting the vibe about fertile creations here. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, some surprises are going to come in this solar eclipse that are going to be very positive and illuminating about love. So for some of you, it's going to be a new lover. For some of you, it's going to be a new activity that you'll do, a new club that you'll join that may bring in a lover later. But yeah, you guys are going to get some positive illumination about love. I'm really, really feeling that for sure. Okay, so let's pull another card related to the solar eclipse. What else do we need to know here? OMG, the Nine of Cups. Wow, this is a great reading. So yeah, you guys, I don't know what you guys have been doing, but the people who are watching this, yeah, this solar eclipse is going to mark the start of your dreams in terms of your love life, your friendship life, okay? Anything that revolves around partnership, okay? Sharing love with other people. This is the start of that, okay? This is the start of working towards that dream. So that's why I was saying it's good to dream right now. It's good to do meditation and be in that more dream-like state. Even though, yeah, the solar eclipse is in Libra and then the lunar eclipse is in Taurus, I'm really getting Pisces energy here for some reason. But look, Pisces is a sign that is associated with death. And, you know, we are approaching the winter season. The winter season is about death. The winter season is when, you know, we retreat, when we start to dream and be in that more liminal space, thinking about what we want to manifest in the new year to come, in the spring. Okay. So it's time to dream big. All right. It's time to be ready for those surprises in your love lives. All right. Because I sense some things are going to come in that you're not going to expect, and they're going to feel very thrilling. They're going to feel very wild. They're going to make you feel like you're in that very dream-like fairy tale state. I'm hearing that for some of you, you guys are going to feel like princesses or princes, okay? Or, you know, royalty. You're going to feel on top of the world, basically. And that is going to be unexpected for a lot of you. It might make you feel a little startled. It might make you feel a bit on edge. I feel like, yeah, some of you are really going to be swept off your feet. Literally, like, I'm seeing some of you, yeah, leaping into somebody's arms. So I feel like, yeah, you guys are really, you're going to experience a surprise that is going to be great, but it may throw you off a little bit because, yeah, you weren't expecting it. You didn't expect new love to come in right now. You didn't expect to, you know, meet a new friend, a new friendship group, or even join a coven, or meet a bunch of witches or creative people that like the same things as you. You didn't think that was going to happen, okay? But yeah, this solar eclipse is coming in clutch for some of you guys for sure. And it's interesting too, because the solar eclipse is in the sign of Libra, and Libra is all about partnership. So it makes sense that things would be revealed about partnership in a very positive way. All right. So, yeah, this reading makes me feel really happy because I have been seeing a lot of stuff about how the solar eclipse is going to be really intense and like negative things may come up, but look, there's also the flip side of that too. Like, astrology is gray, witchcraft is gray, and I think some of the time in astrology and witchcraft we tend to focus more on the negative rather than the positive. So, and I'm not one to promote toxic positivity. I mean, I do feel like I am a very positive and bubbly person, but I also really do appreciate the darker sides of things and, you know, things being gray. I'm definitely not a fan of toxic positivity. But yeah, this reading just feels very, very positive. Okay. So, yeah, whoever is watching this, I feel like you guys can expect really great things during this solar eclipse. All right. So let me now, sorry guys, I have to wipe my nose. I'm definitely a little bit sick today, so I apologize if my voice sounds a bit weird or if I'm just sniffling. Okay, so let's see what the oracle cards want to say about this solar eclipse energy. Wow, okay, so we have the Green Witch. Fresh new spring. Amazing. So if you guys are witches, if you guys are people who are interested in herbs. I do see you guys making a lot of connections related to that, okay? So you may find a coven or a group of friends that are really into green witchcraft, or maybe they're really into herbs or hiking or nature, okay? The stuff that you're into. So I see those people coming in unexpectedly during this eclipse portal, all right? So it's not really a good time to manifest during the eclipse because energies are very erratic. But I'm getting the message from Spirit that you guys need to be commended for the witchy work you've been doing. You guys need to be commended for all of the research you've been doing on green witchcraft, on herbs, on nature, because that research that you guys put in, especially during Virgo season, is going to reap some rewards now, okay? Because you're going to be, again, meeting people who can really help you gain experience in your craft, I'm hearing, okay? So these are the people that are really going to pave the way forward for you in your craft over the next year or so, okay? So these people are being revealed now, all right? Maybe, this past year you felt like, oh my God, I can't find people who are interested in hiking or interested in green witchcraft or just witchcraft in general. I can't find people who are as obsessed with herbs or crystals as I am. But now those people are coming in because I feel like you guys have done the work to receive these people now, okay? So, I feel like the universe is giving you guys your reward, okay? It's going to be, yeah, I feel like it's going to definitely be a surprise, but the energy that's coming in is fresh and new. It's fresh and new, and things that come in during the solar eclipse are going to play out until the spring, and that's when you're really going to see the fruits of that surprise or that unexpected thing that is going to happen, okay? But overall, some seeds are being planted right now. They definitely are. And some new energy is coming in to make you guys feel more fresh and feel more hopeful about the connections you're making with other people, whether they're love connections or whether they are friendship connections. All right, so that was very nice. All right, so let's pull a card from the Work Your Light Oracle next. Okay, what do we have here? This says Keepers of the Earth. Wow, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. All right, this is giving me the Green Witch vibes as well. All right, so this to me also relates to ancestors too. I know it is also Hoodoo Heritage Month. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a bit sick right now. But it's also Hoodoo Heritage Month, okay? And Hoodoo is an African traditional practice, an African American traditional practice that works a lot with the ancestors, okay? So I'm seeing that if you work with the ancestors or want to work with the ancestors, I'm seeing that you're going to meet some like-minded people who want to do that as well during the eclipse, okay? And again, you may meet these people in unexpected ways. And I feel like at the end of the day, this feels like very spiritual energy. Like, again, I'm just getting these Pisces vibes for some reason. Like, your spirit guides are really going to be working with you right now. Like, they're going to guide you towards something that's really going to feel fated. Okay, it's going to feel like a turning point in your life somehow. Like, you're finally meeting someone who feels like they could be a long-term partner, or yeah, a soulmate if you believe in that. You're going to be guided towards people who feel like they're soul family or star family if you believe in that, or people who you can share your gifts with, who you can share your creativity with. So those people are going to come in ways that are going to feel mystical. Okay, this is a very mystical time, and we are entering Scorpio season soon, and Scorpio is very mystical, okay? So I'm sensing that, yeah, you're going to feel like, I don't know, like something, I don't know, divine is happening, or something, yeah, just unexplainable is happening that feels like fate, that feels like destiny, okay? And I feel like when that happens, it's going to feel aligned for you, okay? So, and you'll know what it is when it comes, because yeah, I just sense that whatever is coming in is not going to feel, it's not going to happen in a way that would seem super normal. Okay. So let's see what the Fairy Wisdom Oracle wants to say. So this says lighting the way. And this card always reminds me of the Hermit in the tarot. So you guys in the past have done a lot of shadow work. You guys have done a lot of shadow work this year. You've spent a lot of time alone. You've spent a lot of time processing different things, processing grief, processing your loneliness, processing the way you grew up, processing ancestral karma. All right. So all of that shadow work that you guys have done, all of that grieving, all of that processing, all of that self-analyzing has led you to this eclipse portal, has led you to this moment where something is going to be revealed that is going to show you why you had to go through all of those things. Okay? So your past has lit the way for your current present. Okay? You integrating your shadows has lit the way for your current present. So I'm hearing that you're no longer going to feel alone anymore. Okay? So whatever plays out during this eclipse, by the springtime, I feel like by Taurus season, and it's interesting because the lunar eclipse is in Taurus, but because the Green Witch card came out, I'm feeling that by Taurus season, you're not going to feel alone anymore. By April 2024, by May 2024, you're not going to feel alone. Okay? So I feel like that is some really good news for you guys, because I sense that a lot of you have felt alone for a while. All right. And if you still feel alone, it's time to reflect on that, because like I said, with the solar eclipse in Libra, it's a good time to reflect on partnerships. It's a good time to reflect on why you feel lonely, why you are still stuck being lonely. What do you think you can do to get out of this phase of loneliness? Okay, so yeah, think about those questions. All right. That's really going to help you move forward, and it's going to help more pathways be revealed to you, because me personally, I believe that we don't have one fated path. We can have multiple paths of fate that we can walk down in our lives. Okay, so I feel like the more that we process those things related to loneliness, related to partnerships, more pathways will be revealed to us, okay, related to different fates that we can walk down, okay, that we can choose for ourselves. So yeah, if you want to step out of loneliness, if you want to put it behind you, definitely reflect on it this solar eclipse, so that things can be revealed to you on how you can get out of this more lonely depression. Okay, so yeah, I'm sensing that some of you guys need to do that. All right, so let's pull one final card from the Starseed Oracle, and then we will end the reading there. Okay, so what do we need to know from the Starseed Oracle today? Wow. This is crazy. This says portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards wild card. Wow. This is literally a confirmation, okay? We're talking about an eclipse portal. You guys, we're all about to step through a portal where I feel like, yeah, some wild things are going to happen. But the vibe that I'm getting from this whole reading is that these things are going to be related to your wildest dreams, related to partnership and friendship. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So doors are opening. Pathways of fate are being revealed to you. There are different paths that you guys will be able to walk down when it comes to connecting with others, when it comes to friendships and romantic partnerships and connections, okay? So you have to decide what path you want to go down, okay? Which one feels like it's the most aligned for you. So when a pathway is revealed during the solar eclipse, really meditate on what that means for you, okay? Because at the end of the day, this card says you decide. We all have free will, okay? We all have different paths we can go down. There's no right path and there's no wrong path. I always say that my personal definition of soulmates is different from other people's. I personally don't believe that there's one person that everyone is destined to be with. I believe we can have multiple soulmates throughout our lives, okay? Multiple people who are meant to be on our soul's journey for a period of time, okay? Because ultimately we have free will. We have multiple paths of fate that we can go down. We have multiple connections that we can explore. Okay? So, yeah, if a new connection comes up and you're afraid to explore it, I would definitely do some reflection on that because you never know what can happen. Okay? So, yeah, it looks like some wild, juicy things are about to happen after or during the solar eclipse. So that's really exciting. It doesn't feel like a lot of negativity is in the air for the people who are watching this reading. So that's good. But yeah, if you feel like you need some more guidance and love, if you feel like you need some more guidance during the solar eclipse, you can book a reading with me on divineblackfeminine.com. That's for virtual readings only. And if you would like to book a reading with me in person, you can book a reading with me through myvioletsinbloom.com. That's the place I do read tarot at in person, which is a shop in Elkins Park, Pennsylvania. And if you want some more information on that, you can send me a DM on Instagram, and I will be able to help you out with any type of reading you want, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching this reading. I hope you guys have a great solar eclipse and a good eclipse portal, and I will see you for the next reading. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.